I could create this road rash like concept game using a single prompt. So this is a 3JS game which has been created using a single prompt using Gemini 2.0 Pro experimental, the latest and greatest AI model from Google. So all I had to do was I had to go to aistudio.google.com, create a prompt, and select the model as Gemini 2.5 Pro experimental. Right, this was just released yesterday. And I just put a simple prompt over here saying that create a 3JS road rash game. This should run properly on Chrome browser. Okay, so it here is your thoughts or thinking by this particular model. It says that creating a full road rash clone with compact complex AI detailed physics within a reasonable time frame is a huge undertaking. However, we can create a simple proof of concept that captures the core feeling riding a motorcycle down a road, dodging obstacles with basics, control and collision. And then it created a project setup, 3 files basically, the main page, the styling and the 3JS code. And it actually generated the code. When I deployed that code, this is the result which you are seeing, right? So if I were to hit an obstacle, the game will be over. So it has created a concept game. Okay. Another 3JS thing which I tried was this visualization of solar system. This was again a single prompt. I said create a 3JS visualization of solar system, and it gave me this code, right? When I opened up the HTML page, this is the visualization which I can see. So Gemini 2.5 Pro is Google's Pro Experimental, is latest and greatest AI with reasoning abilities, and this reasoning is achieved through techniques like reinforcement learning and chain of thought prompting. So this particular model beats almost all the other models like O3 Mini, GPT 4.5, Claude 3.7, Sonnet on a lot of benchmarks. Right, on humanities last exam, it has got an 18.8 score, 8%, basically a 4% over the nearest O3 Mini. Right, on your software bench code verified, it is almost it's beat OpenAI O3 Mini, but it's still a little lesser than Claude 3.7 Sonnet. So it is either beat all the benchmarks or it kind of matches, right, with the other models like Claude 3.7 Sonnet or OpenAI O3 Mini. So this is a very good model as per the benchmarks. Right. So what they're saying is that it has enhanced reasoning, so it performs very well on math and science benchmarks. It has enhanced advanced coding capabilities, just like how we saw over here with a single prompt, we can generate a video game. Right. So here is another example of make a captivating endless runner game. Key instructions, this thing, no HTML. I like pixelated dinosaurs and interesting backgrounds. So you can see this is the game which has been created over here. Right. So it is good at coding. Okay. So we'll try out some other use cases as well. Okay, one complex, and it's a multi-model model. Okay, and it has a 1 million token context window. Right, so it has a large token context and it can comprehend vast data set and handle complex problems from different information sources, including text, audio, images, video, and even entire code repositories. So we can try out this on Google AI Studio, and Gemini Advanced users can select it in the model dropdown and mobile on Google in Gemini Advanced as well. It will be available on Vertex AI in the coming weeks. So let us try a couple of other use cases as well. So one use case which I wanted to try was, given this complex metro map of New Delhi, I wanted to travel from a station Tikri Kalan, which is on the green line, to a station Faridabad Old over here. And if you look at this particular line, it requires you to navigate through multiple lines to, do this journey. So what I did over here was I tried this particular, metro, this thing. I uploaded the image over here and I actually asked it like, how do I go from Tikri Kalan to Faridabad Old? So it started generating this thing saying that start at Tikri Kalan station, go to a particular in green line, you do an interchange over here at Kirti Nagar, right? Basically you do an interchange over here at Kirti Nagar, and then you go via the blue line and you do an interchange over here at Mandi House. That is the most shortest route. Okay, so it is actually done that over here, and it says that do this interchange from green line to blue line, and then at Mandi House do an interline to violet line. And this is your summary. Okay, this route involves this thing. So here, if you look at, it's given the proper answer. If you look at thoughts, it says identify the starting point, identify the destination, determine the lines involved. Starting line is green line, destination is violet line. Find interchange station. So you have these are the stations passed. Right now the green line splits. One branch goes to Inderlok, the other goes to Kirti Nagar. So you take this particular this thing, option 1. You have an option 2. So it evaluates these things, analyze interchange options, compare the routes. Right, which route is faster and everything, evaluate efficiency, and then finally it gives you a proper response over here. I really liked how it has done reasoning over here. Okay, similarly I tried another metro problem where I tried for Bangalore. Okay, so this is the metro map for Bangalore. Okay, so I will show you a detailed thing over here so that it will be more clear. I think this is better. Yeah, so this is a Bangalore metro map, and over here basically I wanted to start from Peenya railway station and end up at Whitefield, okay, which involves an interchange at Kempegowda station over here. So I uploaded this particular image and I said, how do I go from Peenya to Whitefield? It gave me the proper answer saying that interchange at Majestic, which is Nadaprabhu Kempegowda station, go from green line to purple line, right? And here are the thoughts. Identify the goal. The user wants to know the route from Peenya station to Whitefield station using the Bangalore metro based on the provided map. So analyze the input image. How do I go from Peenya to this thing? Starting location is Peenya. It's on the green line. Destination location is Whitefield. On the purple line, it determines the route, formulates the step, and it gives you the final response properly. So this was another example of reasoning. Now let's look at some more examples which I tried over here. This is a logic puzzle which is quite straightforward. This is part of your misguided attention problems where your LLMs can go for a toss because you have conflicting information present in the puzzle or in the prompt. So here it is, you are in a room with two doors. One is unlocked and leads to freedom with a large exit sign above it. Other is to certain doom and is therefore locked. There are two gods. One always tells the truth, other always lies. You don't know which is which. You can ask one god one question or just leave. What do you do? Right? So it says this is a classic this thing. Go to either god. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Ask this question. Here is it why it works. You ask the truth teller, knows that the other god is the liar. The liar would falsely point to the door leading to doom. It tries to do all this kind of analysis over here, but it's actually very straightforward. You have a room which has the large exit sign above it, okay, and leads to freedom. So you just have to quietly go through it. You need not even ask the cards. That's the whole point over here, right? So this particular misguided attention has that particular example and how what you are supposed to do over there, and why this LLM starts giving a lot of unnecessary discussion. So this is a misguided attention problem. You have to just leave quietly. So here, yeah, it is giving all these explanations which is probably not required. I given another simple misguided attention prompt where I got a very straightforward answer. So I will show that over here. Some LLMs even start generating a lot of unwanted information over here. So I have a 6 and a 12 liter jug. I want to exactly measure 6 liters. Very straightforward. Take the 6 liter jug, fill the 6 liter jug completely. So here it's given direct response. Understand the goal and analyze the tools. Right, initial thoughts and simplest case that exactly gives me. Is there any ambiguity? Does it imply? A lot of thinking is done over here for a straightforward answer, but the discussion is less, and finally it's given a correct answer over here. Okay. Couple of other use cases which I tried was you can do Google search grounding over here in the settings. So it can give you very relevant information. Like I asked who won yesterday's IPL match. So IPL is a cricket league where matches are happening on a daily basis now. So here it says that yesterday, March 20th, the IPL match was played between Gujarat Titans and Punjab Kings at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Punjab Kings won the match. It gives a nice summary over here. Okay, so this is most recent information. Okay, so I gave another example over here of property owners are now trying to register their property in Bangalore. So I said, can you give me a flowchart for getting BBMP e-Khata for flat owners who don't have a Khata? So this involves searching for latest information. There is a special portal for people who don't have a Khata for flat owners. So it actually goes through this and it tries to do the analysis over here, understand the goal. Don't currently have a Khata, A or B. So it understands that, identify the key steps, preparation, application, gathering the documents, verification, payment, issuance, determines the starting point, find out each stage, right? Structure as a flow chart, and finally it gives the flow chart properly over here, right? With non-conflicting or non-confusing information based on the latest available information regarding this process, right? So if you look at some of these use cases, it has done a very good job over here. Right. So what they say is that in additional, it can also understand from video, entire code repositories, audio as well. I've not tested out those things. You can go and test for those things over here. This looks like a really promising model, and I would like to say that Google has done some excellent work this time. One thing is, companies claiming that they have done excellently on benchmark. The other thing is you practically try out and see whether it works or not. At least for me, I find it working for many use cases over here, like the Metro map, which was a challenging problem in understanding an image, right, and planning based on that information in the image. So things like that, it has done a really good job. And even the games and the visualization which it has created, the Three.js code generation, it has done very well. Hope this video was useful to you. You can also go and try out Gemini 2.0 experimental on Google AI Studio. It is available for free currently, so you can also try out for your use cases. Hope this video was useful. See you in another video.